I be putting my fans on so much game. I probably done made 1,000 millionaires by now. Probably more than that. I know a nigga who heard one of my songs and was a millionaire 3 months later. He said that light bulb went off in his head. He got to work, then he turned to a millionaire. I told y'all young niggas better stop playing around, man. Tomorrow ain't promised. The past don't matter. What you had don't matter. It's all about right now. What you gonna do right now? You gonna go get you a bag right now at this minute? That's what this shit all about, man. You can't be content being broke, you feel me? You gotta go run that sack up. After you run up a few M's or a few hundred racks, then you could take like a small break just to catch your breath. Then it's right back to it. Then you act like you never made that shit and you got to keep going. Hey, who is some of the poppin' independent artists right now? I'm trying to link with some indie artists, man. I ain't trying to fuck with these commercial ass niggas, man. Who like the poppin' indie artists, you feel me? Like, name some poppin' indie artists in my shit, man. I'm not trying to fuck with these commercial ass niggas and deal with clearances and emotions and all that type shit, you feel me? I never really did fuck with commercial artists like that anyway. Like, any feature I got, I paid for that shit. I paid out my pocket. I wasn't really tripping like that. I'm not expecting a nigga to do a free feature for me or nothing like that. Like, I make well over no money. I make millions a year, so I ain't really tripping about it like that. I guess you could say it's kind of like business, you know what I'm saying? The niggas treat me like it's a business, so I treat them the same. I don't got no problems with nobody or nothing like that, but you know how this shit go. But yeah, I'm trying to fuck with some indie artists, man. Like I ain't really trying to be in that, like, the lane with the Grammys and the BET Awards and all that whack ass shit, you feel me? Like, that shit really not organic to me like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like some industry ass shit, you feel me? Like, that's why niggas fuck with me anyway, cause I can hold my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see me in nobody's circle doing songs with niggas to get myself relevant, none of that type shit. You know, I switch the drip up and I make a hit every year or every so often, you feel me? And run that bag up, you know what I'm saying? 24 LLC, Boss Up, I Feel, Trying Me, all that type shit, you feel me? Courtesy. And they all gonna do numbers. But like I was saying, I probably done made nigga over 1,000 millionaires. Nigga, just from niggas hearing one song. A nigga who trap might got down here, oh, shouted growing, I need to go grow. Or a nigga might have heard about crypto early, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh shit, I need to put a few 100,000 in crypto, you know what I'm saying? Or put a few thousand in crypto. And they shit go up. You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga might have bought some metaverse land because he heard me talking about the metaverse and got now triple this plot of land up that's in the metaverse. Or a nigga might have heard me talking about acres. Like, right before the pandemic, y'all seen I had bought a bunch of cows and shit like that. Nigga, meat went up. I don't eat meat, let's be clear. I keep it plant-based, but you see I had bought a bunch of cattle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I had bought a farm and a bunch of cattle, and then meat is up. Nigga, inflation, meat is up, you feel me? So I just be on the money early, man. I don't just keep my ear to the streets, I keep my ear to the world. That's what I call it. Like saying you just keep your ear to the streets is small-minded. And like I said, all my young niggas, man, I showed y'all how to get up out the streets, man. I told y'all I need to start at 16 and shit like that. Being prepared to make your move by the time you turn 18. It's unfortunate for all the young niggas who die before they even get a chance to turn 18 and shit like that. But all my young niggas, man, if you got any type of common sense, like if you like a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old with some type of common sense, because you know a lot of niggas don't be having common sense. I ain't just talking about black folks, just a lot of niggas, period. But if you was blessed with common sense, then you need to start preparing to wear your profile up, you feel me? And then niggas will tell you why would you get a loan? If you scared to get a loan, that means you don't believe in your business, you know what I'm saying? You scared to get a credit card or a loan, you don't believe in yourself. Cause I let a nigga loan me $1 million. Any nigga who say, oh, I ain't finna take no loan, sound like a duck. Then like, especially in this rap game shit, like if you got all kind of niggas putting up money for you, you ain't finna really make no money. I mean, you gonna make more than the average nigga, but you gonna crash and burn and end up broke. Cause you know, all your royalties gonna go to feeding their families and shit like that. When some of them niggas deserve some of that shit, they put up the money for you. Sometimes a lot of niggas got talent. Sometimes this shit be about if the powers that be choose you. Like, all right, we're gonna choose you this year and we're gonna put all the bag behind you this year. And none of them other niggas. And they could be better than you. And they end up choosing you for that spot this year. You know what I'm saying? But natural talent always gonna rise to the occasion if you got a platform for that motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all niggas, man, I be showing y'all the way to get up out the hood. Nigga ain't finna beg no nigga to make no money or no shit like that. It's really not even that serious to me, you feel me? It's really also shit like, nigga, I'm just doing it for my karma at this point so I can keep buying more jewelry, cars, and clothes and shit like that. You know, the more I give, the more I receive. That's what I've learned from this universe right now. So I keep giving y'all info. I keep making more and more millions every year. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep feeding knowledge to the people. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no arrogant nigga like that or nothing. But like I said, my young niggas, I'm trying to put y'all in position to actually be something. Right now, a lot of y'all niggas is crash dummies, puppets, and pawns on the chessboard. You get what I'm saying? So if you are blessed to be one of my followers, then you got access to a lot of information, you know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of shit before it come out and different type of shit, not just the regular old hood shit. You know that hood shit, man, that shit don't impress a nigga no more, man. Same hood, different story, man. What's new? What's new with these niggas, man? You feel me? So, you know how this shit go, man. We just try to keep this shit going, man. We just try to keep making this money, you feel me? That's the ultimate goal, feed our family. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure they eat. Trying to stay eat healthy, shit like that, man. Young niggas, man, make sure y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all listen to some of those songs, man. I'm showing y'all how to get up out the hood, man. You ain't got to be 30 years old staying with your mama, you feel me? Or your baby mama, depending on her to make everything and pay all the bills, you feel me? I'm showing you how to jumpstart your shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, some niggas is just destined to be broke. That's what the universe got in place for them. They won't be nothing else other than broke, you feel me? Like, it's like some type of chemical imbalance made it to where they won't never get no money. And that's a large percentage of niggas. I need to look that shit up. I think only 1% of the U.S. Make over 100,000 a year. And we see what percent of the U.S. like over 100K. Okay, it's 15%. What percent of Americans make over 100K? About 30% or household earned over. Oh, so it's 30%. So it's with black folks, it's probably like 10%. You know what I'm saying? 2019, around 15.5% of Americans make between 100 and 150. So only 15% of Americans make between 100 and 150. That's really only like 10 to 15K a month. You know what I'm saying? And once you start spending, that shit really don't add up to shit. But most niggas ain't really making shit like that, you feel me? So once you put in black in that motherfucker, then it dramatically decreases. Like, you just seen, even $1 million ain't enough for niggas right now. You seen the dentist that was breaking niggas' teeth so he can make more money. He was making 1.4 million a year. He went up to 2 point something. He was still trying to get it, and inflation hit his ass, you feel me? So you gotta be on your shit right about now. You gotta be on your shit, man. Young niggas try to get up out the hood, right? 16, even 15, even 14. I was smart at 14. My comprehension skills was off the charts. So check this out, right? At 14, I didn't make good grades. I was like a C student in school, but I was smart. I was common sense smart. Like, I had a business where I was selling candy. I was selling weed, shit like that, right? I was a hustler. But my comprehension skills was some of the most, I had the most comprehension skills in the school. That means when I read something, I take it in and understand what it's saying. Most niggas read, but comprehension is a skill that you must possess sometimes to get further in life, you know what I'm saying? But I had some of the most comprehensive skills. I look at shit, I understand it, and then I act on it or I advance and shit like that. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? I look at shit and I can call it and I can advance things, you know what I'm saying? Just like rap, right? So this ain't for everybody, but if you want to like own your masters and shit like that and get up in a rap game, you need some money. Like your jewelry, your car alone can be like $250,000 or $300,000 if you want to come out looking like it. You feel me? Like, nigga, you got nobody rappers with 250,000 on their neck. So you really got to go crazy. You feel me? Like, you need a bag. That's why I say when you 15, 16, start preparing. Start preparing. So when you turn 18, 19, 20, 21, to have that real bag coming in. You don't wait till you 23, 24 to start worrying about a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already behind. So now you looking at 30, 35 to become a millionaire. Because you bullshitted until you was 25, 26. And then you want to become serious about money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell all my young niggas, y'all better start getting prepared to run your credit up. And then you need to know what business you finna be starting. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as you hit 11th to 12th grade in high school, really it's supposed to be 9th and 10th grade, but you know, niggas want to be, these niggas want to be kids. You feel me? They think that now I'm a kid. You feel me? You gotta be able to pay them bill. If you want to ride Lamborghini truck and Rolls Royce truck and all that type of shit, you feel me? Niggas be goddamn depending on luck, man. You don't need luck when you goddamn put that shit in place right, you feel me? But luck is cool too, you know what I'm saying? You might strike hit for 3, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, but nigga, you want to prepare for this shit. Like, oh my goddamn, my little niggas in the hood, man, I prepare them niggas to goddamn be multi-millionaires by the time they 25. You supposed to learn from the old niggas anyway. You see the mistakes the old niggas made, you know what I'm saying? You see a 32-year-old nigga still living with his mama, sleeping on the couch in the basement, then you know I'm not finna do the shit he did, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say you learn from other niggas' mistakes. Niggas be like, I'm gonna learn from my own mistakes. All right, so you gonna make mistakes till you 40 and broke as fuck, or you 40 and you working at Amazon in the warehouse sorting. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'd probably rather die than do some shit like that. I ain't saying the nigga want to die and nothing like that, but nigga not finna be 40 working at Amazon sorting boxes, back hurting and shit like that. Or rushing to drop a nigga package off, you know what I'm saying? No offense to nobody who work at Amazon who 40, but niggas not going in that direction. Niggas not trying to be like you feel me? That's just harsh reality. And then, you know, 40 ain't too late to still get on your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get on your shit. I don't care if you 50, get on your shit. Tyler Perry was like 45 when he made it. Tyler Perry was old as hell when he made it, you feel me? Nigga was sleeping in his car for years. Nigga might have been like 45 when he made it, you feel me? So it's never too late for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? To all my old niggas who say I don't be giving them no game, you know what I'm saying? It's never too late in this motherfucker. It's a lane for everybody out this bitch, you feel me? So, like I said, all my young niggas, get on your shit, man. If you trapping and shit like that, you trapping little bullshit, find you a plug or goddamn, you need to start growing your shit, you know what I'm saying? You need to get this what you need to do, right? If you love weed that much, get you a loan, right? Get your credit. Look, credit ain't about, you could put like 7 trade lines on some shit. That'll crank you up a little bit, but you know, it go to manual review and the human start looking and the human will see that your shit got juiced up. That's why I say a seasoned profile is the best thing you can have. You know what I'm saying? You got to season your shit up real nice and then you got to let that shit marinate. When I say marinate, that's cold, right? Season means seasoned, like a seasoned woman is an old woman who's seasoned, who's been around. That's like a 48-year-old woman who looks nice. She's seasoned. She been around. So a seasoned profile means that bitch been around. That bitch sat for 2-3 years. Not just you juice that bitch up, let it sit 2-3 months, and then you use the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you juice that bitch. You let it sit for a little second. Let it marinate. Marinate means it's sitting there for a while. And then you get primaries on there. You don't even gotta buy no primaries for your own shit. Like you could risk your own shit if you know what you're doing. Prepare a plan and execute shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get off this bitch, man.